Morning, good morning. Trying to get started on these stocks. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being patient with me as I set my screen up. Thank you for being patient with me. Mm, mm, mm. I think I already blew something. Yes, I did. I think I already blew a trade. Yes, I did. Blew a trade. Already out the gate. Missed the trade. But no such thing as missed trades, missed opportunity. The market will always give us an opportunity to make some money. All we have to do is just be present and alert. Oh man. It's an early move. Hope everyone had a peaceful, extended weekend. Okay. Looking at the weekly here, just start looking at some things. Last week we put in a doji, a red doji, but trying to see where I would like to see it get to. Mm, I'm just about right with my alarm. Just about right. That's the weekly. Let's look at the daily. See what we looked like on the daily last week. Mm, mm, mm. A little bit lower. Hmm. We also want to mark off another potential area. This flips. Should flip. Yeah. So the daily marked out where she'll flip from red to green. That's a very important area to know where she flips from red to green. Here we are for today, focusing on today's candle only for right now. And here we are with today's candle. Okay, that's the daily candle right here. Now we have the 30-minute candle. See what we're looking like on the 30-minute candle. Let's also pull in some bigger algos here. These are some of the algos that I have drawn here. Okay. They're almost kind of like in this wedge. So where I'm looking at market structure and favorable for the bears at the 526 area, if we're able to get that. I mean, that would be also the break of the 527.4 coming on down and going up. I'd like to see the break of the 531.4. So these two areas I have drawn, the arrow down and the arrow up. I would like to see. Ultimately, we are in an uptrend. If I back it up and show it to you like this, if you look at this, ultimately we are in an uptrend, and this purple, I probably need to change that to a darker green, but is solidifying the uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Now we did get a lower low here, okay, but this higher high was also a double top. It was also the third time that we tapped here at this 531.4 area, which is why I believe if we get a fourth tap, it will have the liquidity to go higher caused by this dip move here. This is a liquidity grab here. Now, when you look at it from the 30-minute chart this way, you can pretty much see that ever since last week, okay, we have been trading sideways. We've been in a sideways trend pretty much. We've had some peaks and some valleys as far as tops and bottoms of wicks and tails, okay, representing indecision, representing rejection of lower price, representing rejection of higher prices. But we have been trading sideways and hugging the 529.4 area. And if you look at this, you will see that this area at 529.4 has been acting since we got here, since last week on May 15th, has been acting as a magnet. Get a little bit above it, come right back to it. Get a little bit below it, come right back to it. Get a little bit above it, right back to it. Get a little bit above it, below it, above it, below it, and right now, right back to it, acting as a magnet. So also recognizing this, there aren't any significant trade opportunities. We don't make money when the market trades like this. We don't make money when the market trades like this. We make money when the market trades like this, when big money moves. So we have to wait, watch, analyze, and see when and where will big money get involved? Where will big money buy or sell? Other than that, we understand that the market has to move, anyway, no problem, because of so much money being under management. But we just want to be clear as far as what we are looking at. Back to today's action. Back to today's action. And this is what we're looking at right now currently. Hmm. Yep, I missed it. Yeah, I missed that call. Clear break. 529.5 to 529.9. Only 50-cent move from here to here. It's not a lot. It is not a lot. Thank you for all those who have joined us. Appreciate you. Being very observant today, in no hurry, in no hurry, taking my time. I don't want to be early. Today definitely seems like it's going to be a favorable afternoon day, and I don't have a problem with that as I plan to trade the market all day today, meaning I plan to be alert for opportunities when they present themselves. Okay. There was an opportunity for a call with a break of market structure, the break out of this controlled selling and back above VWAP, but I am not convinced yet. To me, there's a stronger call opportunity at the 530.5. To me, that's where there is a stronger call opportunity. Today being Tuesday, right after the holiday, we have to treat this as a Monday. Set alerts. No need to be greedy. All we have to do is take our time and allow the market to come to us. Thankful for everybody who was tuned in this morning. Today is already starting off to be a great day. Believe it or not, but I have faith that today will be amongst my last days here in Reno, Nevada. I've enjoyed the West Coast. Started off as business, turned into an unexpected vacation, but I have been pleasantly surprised and have soaked in enough mountain air, mountain dust, snow-capped mountains, cold in the morning, hot in the afternoon, cold again at night, wearing a jogging suit and shorts all in the same day. Mhm. You'll see the chat is a little quiet. Let's put a little chatter in the chat. Thank you, Dolph. for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We got the great trader Dolph, or investor rather. Great investor Dolph is tuning in with us today. JJ and Achille tuning in. Piece of Hand and Drip tuning in. Thank you. Taking our time, allowing the market to present an opportunity for us. The market is not giving us a clear trading opportunity right now. We don't have a problem with that. Set your alarms. Understand you have some people who may even still be traveling today, just getting back from traveling, trying to get back in the full swing of things. So this Tuesday is going to trade like a Monday. Not only that, as I've explained earlier, we're hugging this 529.4 area, which has been acting as a magnet. We've gotten above it, but come right back to it. We've gotten below it, but have come right back up to it. No real significance for me. So I am interested in the market when it breaks out and away from this 529.4 area. Whether it breaks below it at the 529, I'm interested, or whether it breaks out above it at the 530, I'm interested, because there is a lot of liquidity that can be grabbed if there are enough bulls and new money bulls to come in the market. There is a lot of liquidity that can be grabbed, that can be used here to take the market higher. Okay? Potentially. Identifying where the areas of interest are, which is why I have the 530.4 area marked off, is because that is an area of interest for me to take a call. And the 529 is an area of interest for me to take a put. And I say potentially. Kind of like my diagram a little bit more. I'm saying potentially here. I'm saying at 529.3 is what I'm saying here. 529.3. Let me compare that to here. 529.3. Okay, that's getting underneath here. Mhm. right back to the 529.4. So that doesn't really excite me. Even this move here from here to here is only a 40-cent move on the stock price itself. And on the option, 20-cent move on the option. Still not bad. Not a bad scalp. Let me say that clearly. That would have been a nice potential scalp. But I don't want to be early. I don't want to be early. So from that breakout with a 530 put, I went from 79 cents to the best price was $1.02. So if you'd have got from 79 to 99, that was a potential 20-cent scalp. But you would have had to have been razor sharp with your entries and your exits. So I believe if we just be patient, there is a larger move coming, potentially. Time and patience is all that's required. We've reached the 11 o'clock hour, but of course I am going to remain on. Just look at how many times this has happened before, guys. With liquidity grabs. One, another liquidity grab. Two, another liquidity grab. Three, and here is another liquidity grab happening right now at this 529.4 area, showing you bullish strength here, which is why I like the 529 area for potential put, because that would mean that all of these bulls would then have to cover potentially. Just wanting to identify potential trade areas. Also trying to find an algo for today, for right now rather. Feel free to ask me any questions based upon my understanding on the areas that I see for potential trade. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? I'm good. So nice and friendly.
Oh, you look so well. You just radiate, goodness from you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
So does anybody else have anything that they would like to share? Any ideas? As I stated earlier, I still believe today might be a better day this afternoon around 1 o'clock, after 1 o'clock potentially. So I will still be here in anticipation of such. Almost finding some algos. I want to be careful. I don't want to get caught in this potential trap. Which is why we have alarms set. Let me also show you what that looks like on the 30-minute chart. On the 30-minute chart, my alarm is set here at the 529 because I want to get underneath all of the bulls that are hiding in their skin. All of these bulls that have been rejecting the lower prices of the 529. I want to get them when they're in an uncomfortable position, okay, where these early bulls will have to cover. Their covering is selling. Their selling brings the market price down lower and possibly challenging these bulls here at the 528.2 area. There is more support there. So we have to acknowledge it because they are there. But everything in between that right now to me is chop as we migrate and hang around that 529.4 area. As you can see, we've just been hanging around it. So that's a look on the 30-minute chart. As we want to look on multiple time frames to see if we can see a potential trade lining up on multiple time frames. Went ahead and identified this controlled buying algo so we wouldn't get caught thinking that this is an opportunity to take a put right now, and it is not an opportunity to take a put right now. It is just as important to know when not to trade. It is just as important to know when not to trade. Just back things up so you can keep things in a better perspective. As I've stated before, right to the 529.4, get away from it, come back to it. Now we're getting away from it. The question this time is how far away will we get? And is this a trick by the bears to allow the bulls to be used as liquidity to mess around and get them to cover to take the price lower? We just have to wait and see. but this is still an opportunity to be on the sidelines. I repeat, do not get caught trying to trade this. This is not tradable, in my opinion. In my opinion. If someone else has something that they would like to share, the markets, the floor is open, the mic is open. All comments are read out loud. Everyone's trade plans, trade ideas are welcome. If you see something that I don't see, please show it to me as I take the time to share with you what I do see so that we may keep that teammate atmosphere of helping each other. I am not a guru. I'm just someone who is sharing his journey, and along the way I have teamed up with other people who are on the same journey as I am, and together we are looking out for each other and creating a very powerful experience here on Some Real Change. How was your weekend?
It was good. How was yours?
Good, good, good. And guys, keep in mind that normally we would be off the air right now, and I want to share this with the team, and I want to get some feedback, guys. I want to get some feedback. But from my observation, okay, as you know here, we love to follow big money, and we wait for areas where big money is taking profit, where big money is stomping out, and that is where you will find us catching a lot of these institutional traders and retail traders at these prop firms who are in charge of very large accounts and don't have patience yet. When we are able to catch that, it's a very smooth transition, very smooth trade for us. So normally, what I've noticed is that big money is entering the market twice in a day. Twice. Now, sometimes big money will enter the market pre-market, make very huge moves, $3, $4, $5 moves pre-market, even before retail comes on at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. The market has already moved $4 or $5 before retail even shows up. That is a sign right there. Other times, big money will make a move early in the morning before 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So you have some traders who only trade from 9:30 to 10:30. Me, I like to trade from 10 to 11, as the morning show typically is from 9:25 to 11. We get on at 9:25 so that we can look at the market, analyze the market, allow the market to form, pick our areas of trade, and then see if those areas are hit. And what has happened a lot in the past is that we normally get off at 11 o'clock, and then that same day, what we had saw could potentially happen, would happen, and we wouldn't be on the air because we were accustomed to getting off at 11. I saw that a lot of these moves were happening in the afternoon, and then I started observing and I started seeing that there was another time during the day when big money moved the market, and that was after 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. After 1 o'clock, that is another time when big money comes into the market in one way, shape, form, or fashion, buying or selling. The key thing is to identify the area where big money is going to take advantage of retail traders enjoying big money in that. So that's also where you hear me see or hear me say that there's a bigger move available. That bigger move is the move that you take with big money on days that are tradable. And the more we trade, the more experience that we acquire, the more we learn that every day is not going to be a tradable day, and that's okay. So it's not about how many days we trade. We're not counting the days. We're making the days count. And even on a day like today, when we're standing aside, being safe, this counts. When we set alarms and walk away from the screen, this counts. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I plan to be here and be patient until the 1 o'clock hour, guys. I'm going to keep the screen up, and I will respond to anything in the chat. But for now, I am going to go ahead and let the market do what the market does. I went ahead and cut on the market music. And now I will be back when there is something to trade. here's Philly grades. I walked in here, started off $400 bill. It's up to 5,000 now.
Oh boy. That's
Yeah.
great stuff. That is just
Yeah.
better fix that too.
Yeah, but that's the key thing, you know. It looks like my problem. Let's go ahead and get that done. See if I can get
Driving like across the country and then
literally.
if they're finding things, then I guess it's hard to say, no, I don't want to fix that, because that could be something that takes us right inside the road. So, but that is a lot.
It is. And I'm putting a lot of miles on it. Like 3,000 a week.
That is quite a bit.
But I love it.
And it gives you the freedom to go wherever, which is nice.
It is, you know, just to see America, to see different things, and all the beauty, from the mountains to the deserts, to the trees, to, you know, everything. It's awesome. Did you enjoy your weekend?
What's that?
Did you enjoy your weekend?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
I'm moving, so
Oh, yeah.
that, and then I have a second job on the weekends just for extra spending money.
Okay. That's good. That's good. That's your guilt-free money.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. So I can go get a coffee in the garage and interact with my friends, but not feel like I'm wasting all of it.
Election high and low today. Okay, Savage, I see you asked me a question. You said, are those yellow alerts your high and low of the day? It seems as though it is. I didn't quite plan it like that, but it did work out like that. Now that I'm looking at it, let me take a look at the line chart. Let me see. No, those are my alarms. The high and low of today are these teal colors. Let me show you here, bro. Well, I'm sorry. It is the pre-market high and low. My pre-market high and low is represented by these teal colors. Okay. Pre-market high right here, pre-market low. We broke pre-market low. This could have been a nice trade breaking pre-market low, but it was still early before 10 o'clock. But these alarms that I have set are just areas of interest to me where liquidity can be grabbed to take the market higher or to take the market lower. So these are areas of interest for me. So it's not really the day's high or the day's low. Okay, it's actually a little bit lower. But that's how it worked out. You trade the pre-market breaks. No, but I identify them. You know, it all depends on what the market structure is looking like. You know, because a pre-market high break might be a good area to take a short, depending upon what is happening in front of it. You know, and if things line up on multiple time frames. I just don't like to look at one time frame or one event that is happening. I like to start off with who's in control for the week or who's in control for the day, and then take that and add that to the pot with the break of the pre-market high, the break of the pre-market low. But we do know that those areas are areas of interest. Those are areas that we have to pay attention to. Those are areas of liquidity. But it just so happens that these are areas of my interest in entertaining a put or a call as I back up, Savage, and look at this on a bigger scale. See, when I look at this way from Friday, you see that this 529.4 Savage has been really acting like a magnet. So there's no big move here. The big move is once we get above all of this noise, and the area that is above all of this noise is that 530.4. So that is where I have an alarm at for a potential call, because that would mean that all of the bears that are underneath this, specifically these bears right here, would all have to start covering. All of these bears right here would have to start covering. So if I were a bear, okay, if I were a bear and I'm expecting the market to go down lower, I have to ask myself, where would I be wrong? Where in my thought process would I say, you know what, I'm wrong? The market structure is not showing me that it's going to head down, but in fact, it's showing me that it's going to continue higher. Where on the chart is that area? Well, to me, I see that area as being above the 530.4 area. That this is the area where the bears, okay, would have to look at and say, hey, we're wrong. Let us begin to take profits, because we're losing profits as the market continues to go higher. And if we wait too long, then we might have to start covering. And so what I'm looking at is bear covering is an area that I want to get in at, where their greed turns to pain, where their joy turns to sorrow, where they're ready to jump out of the ship is where I want to jump on their backs. Bear covering is buying. Buying takes the price higher. So it is at this area that I'm interested in being a bull. And that is why I have an alarm at 530.48. I hope I was able to explain that clearly. I hope you're able to understand my thought process in that. I've also identified a controlled buying algo that we are currently in, as I've identified it here with this magenta line. And you can see that we are respecting the bottom of this controlled buying algo. And I like that, because as we continue to push higher, more and more bears will start covering. Now, additionally, with this 529.4 area acting as a magnet, as I look up and look a little bit further out, okay, now let's look a little bit further out, okay, so now I'm saying to myself, where on this chart would I feel comfortable taking a put? And to me, it's below the 529 area, because we see the 529 area itself acts as support. The 529 area acts as support. The 529 area acts as support. The 529 area acts as support. So if we're able to get beneath this area, that means that all of this morning bulls would have to cover. They might find some more support here at the 528, but we know that could possibly start a domino effect if the market price is able to get below the 529. That is will surely be underneath the support area of where the bulls find themselves, which is why it's so important that we don't just look at one chart, but look at multiple charts. We don't just look at today, but we look at what led up to today. We have to look left to see where we might go, potentially. So, to me, a safe area for a put would be below the 529 area. Okay, you could also look to this area to potentially take a call, as the market has bounced from this area several times before. Whether or not we take a put or a call, we do know and have identified that this is an area that a potential trade may happen. So there's alarm at 529. I hope I've explained it. If I have, please give me a thumbs up. Long do you wait to market? I've seen it called open range for some people doing 15 minutes. I do it, he said, how long do you wait before you market? I've seen it called the opening range. Some people do it in 15 minutes. Some do it in 30. Some do it in 90. All right. Hey, brother, how you doing now? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I potentially like to wait to approximately after 10 o'clock. So I want to say 30 minutes. Because the first 5 minutes are volatile. The first 15 minutes can trick you. But after 30 minutes, we can give the market some time to show itself, to reveal itself, to set up structure. And then even sometimes we're able to catch algos, as we caught this algo, this selling algo this morning, but it was just a little too early for me. We're now in a controlled buying algo right now. So it just depends, I allow the market to reveal itself. And whenever the market reveals itself, because if the market starts off flat, then there really is no true range to go off of yet. We have to keep in mind ultimately that the SPY moves $3, $4, $5 a day. So when we're within that dollar range, that very tight dollar range, we know we can be patient, that there is a larger move available. What's that algo you're using? I'm not using an algo. The market is using algos and revealing them. I'm marking off where they are and what they're doing. I have the ability to see the algo when it's forming and see the controlled buying, see the controlled selling. And this gives us a slight edge, because when you're able to identify the algos, you can see when the market price breaks out or below, or breaks out and above said algos that are presented. But it's not me, and there's nothing specific that I'm using. I'm just allowing the market to show me, and when the market shows me, then I go ahead and line it up to show you guys, hey, right now we're in a controlled buying algo. Like here we were in a controlled selling algo, but I erased that one because now we're in a controlled buying algo. Meaning what? Lower low, lower high. I'm sorry. Higher high. Higher low, higher high. Is a higher low here, and the top of this would represent a higher high. That is market structure, and that is what this algo is tending to stay into. Now, a lot of times you'll have a fake breakout, and you have a fake breakdown. If you have a fake breakout from the algo, this will allow people to think, oh my goodness, it's going to continue to go up. Let me hurry up and jump on that bandwagon, and then a lot of times the bears will use that as an opportunity to trick the bulls and reverse and bring it back down, and vice versa. A lot of times you might have a fake breakdown of the algo with people thinking, oh my goodness, the market is falling. Let me hurry up and jump on a put and get snatched and get caught up in the washout long, which is what this is. This is a washout long at the bottom of a controlled algo. This was a beautiful controlled algo right here. You had lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Okay, we broke out here, and this was a true breakout. There's a lot of times the market will break out and fake you out. For example, here, where the market broke out of this selling algo, you're thinking, oh man, it's really about to go. And so you had a lot of last minute bears jump on this because it broke out of the controlment of the algo itself, and they messed around and got caught. This was a fake out. Brought right back in and uses liquidity to go higher. So what we can do when you're able to identify it, and this is just market structure, we're able to identify it, it helps you trade, because you can either take a put at the top of the algo, or you can take a call at the bottom of the algo. Depends. Sorry about that. But the reason I say that also, oh man, they're really about to go. Oh man, it's really about to go. Oh, that's so relatable. Yep, yep. Yes, sir. And so when we're able to identify it, then that also gives us a peace of mind as well, because we're able to see what's going on. So I'm not surprised, you know, with anything that's happening right now. Not at all. And you can see the structure. Higher low, higher high, higher low. We're trying to get to a higher high, but we have a higher low. Yep, and then possibly it could reverse. No one truly knows what the market is going to do. So if they say that they know what the market is going to do, they are lying. But if you have the ability to see and identify market structure and identify the algos, then you see it, the market obeying it, you know. It's just so much money involved in the market, hundreds of millions, billions of dollars. And you have these high frequency traders, you have these AIs now, you have these algos, you have so much stuff that they have going on to their edge, to their advantage. And when you think about it, you know, you can't put a couple hundred million, a couple, you know, billion all on the mind frame and emotions of an individual trader. You know, they used to do that in the past. Well, they found out by them developing these algos and these computer algorithms and this high frequency, you know, that it worked out better for them. Well, it still boils down to, it doesn't matter if you're buying or selling, you know, you have to press a button on the chart. And once you press that button on the chart, you're going to leave a mark. And that mark is called a candle. And if you have the ability to read the candles and understand the sentiment of the candle, then you can stay one step ahead and have the potential to move fast, or at least right along with big money when they move. But it requires time, patience, and study. You have to know what you're looking at. You have to be able to identify when you see it. Then more importantly, when it comes into your scope, you have to have the fortitude to pull the trigger. Again, guys, just to give everybody a heads up, I am still broadcasting live. As you know, I had a late start today as I am on location. I'm here, but I'm not anticipating anything till the 1 o'clock hour, just so you guys know. But if you type anything in the chat, I will respond. And thank you for all of you all who are on here right now who has hit the like button.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, 2,000, 3,000.
Okay. I am back. Just observing still. Well, well, well. Look who it is. It's Dr. Jody. Dr. Jody has decided to join us and say hi, everyone. Hello, Dr. Jody. Thank you for joining us. Apparently, Dr. Jody must have been pretty busy today, guys. For those of you who do not know, Dr. J specializes in fertility. So if you know someone who would like to have a baby, but they need a little bit of help, then tell them to go check out ftfsystems.com. Again, that's F as in Frank, T as in Tom, ftfsystems.com. Maybe Dr. J can help you as she's helped hundreds of women get pregnant before naturally who were once told that IVF is their only option. With Dr. J, she says no, IVF is not your only option. So check out Dr. J at FTF Systems if you or you know someone who's trying to have a baby. Dr. J, feel free to send me some lunch money for that plug. I guess today's trading is sponsored by you. Taking a look at the 30-minute chart. We're starting to flatten out a little bit here in the 530 area. As you can clearly see here, we are flattening out in this area. That's the 30-minute chart. I still believe that 1 o'clock will be better for us, potentially.
was good. What about yours?
大家好，杨特，中日韩三国领袖于27号在韩国首尔举行峰会，由日本首相安田文雄、南韩总统尹锡悦、中国国务院总理李强出席这次峰会。这是暌违4年后的首场三边峰会，也是新冠疫情后的第一次峰会，具有重大的意义。第一，受到大国博弈的影响，4年来世界局势的变化非常大。今年是疫情冲击，地缘政治的乌克兰和海冲突令许多国家卷入，并且形成了壁垒分明的现象。一些国家不得不站队选边。单单以疫情来说，在这之前，每当全球爆发疫情的时候，世界各国通常会相互合作，也相互通报信息，而不是相互指责。照道理，现今世界有许多的国际合作组织，尤其是联合组织 WHO 等，已经运作的相当成熟了。然而，当大国势力点燃了世界大国的火以后，这场疫情就不再单纯，而号称领导世界的美国，也不再出面领导各国抗击疫情，反而是要求联合站队。这样的气氛当然也波及了中日韩三国。然而，终究会有云开见日的时候，大国势力可以借过一时，但无法一直长久操纵下去。中日韩三国于4年后再次举行峰会。第二，更重要的是，日韩两国快撑不下去了。这几年，日本和韩国都面临经济增长放缓，甚至是负增长，且出口下滑的情形。第一张图表是日本 GDP 的增长率，黄色部分是负增长。请注意，我们不考虑左边巨大的负增长，因为那是在2020年疫情大流行的一年。第二张图是韩国的 GDP 增长率，也是同样的情形。另外，这张图表是日本30年来出口总额，3年来一路下滑。韩国的出口表现同样不好，日韩两国都出现贸易逆差。韩国2022和2023年连续2年贸易逆差，尤其是2023年，韩国对中国的贸易扭转了30年来长期贸易顺差，中韩贸易结构产生巨幅的转变。这几年，日韩两国跟着美国一起实施宽松的政策，让 GDP 的增速慢下来，短时期内还可以依靠我们的宽松政策。让出口下滑却是严重的事情，因为日韩两国都是传统上的贸易出口国家，对外贸易和出口推动了良好的经济增长。什么原因导致如此的结果呢？原因就是日韩两国涉入美国和中国的博弈，跟着美国一起对华科技制裁、芯片封锁。日韩两国参与美国的芯片4大联盟，并巨额资金投资美国，在美国设厂，然而却看不到什么成效。毫不客气地说，日韩两国不管是被迫还是心甘情愿的在美国花费巨资投资设厂，仅能够保住在美国的市场份额。如果想借此机会增加全球的销售，提升利润，那是数学逻辑没有算好。日韩两国的芯片产业仍旧在美国占有一席之地，无需在美国额外的投资设厂，在美国投资反而是不花钱。当然，我们也知道日韩两国是被美国惯利用来 政府用芯片特权法案中的补贴资金。不过，由于美国的补贴金额严重缩水，看来这利诱成了拐骗。另一方面，美国可以胁迫日韩两国，如果是到美国投资设厂，助力美国建立完整的芯片制造产业链，日韩两国将会失去美国的市场。然而，日韩两国为了保住美国的市场，却会逐渐失去中国的市场，这等于是2选1，其实是比2选1还要更糟糕。因为中国大陆将被迫发展自己的技术，只要技术发展出来了，中国就不再需要日韩两国的芯片和半导体制造设备。这笔账算下来，法师常识。还有更糟糕的，当中国的国产化技术成熟，还会反过来和日韩两国竞争。这时候，日韩还会更进一步失去其他国家的市场，例如欧洲。这时候能够保住美国的市场有什么意义呢？在换个角度想，如果美国真的因此在先进半导体制程技术取得了成果，日韩两国仍然会失去部分的美国市场，算来算去只有自己持股的份。而且这报应很快就到来了，尤其是当半导体对中国的出口大幅下滑。2018年，中国从韩国进口的半导体及设备金额为24亿美元。2023年，进口用62亿美元，下降的幅度大约20%。其实再这么继续下去，日韩两国的半导体产业就没得玩了。还有更惨的，日韩两国的汽车产业也受到冲击，尤其是中国的电动汽车和电动汽车电池产业。可能有人会说，日韩两国的汽车业者虽然在中国市场严重受挫，竞争不过中国本土汽车业者，但去年其传统动力汽车在非中国市场仍然有良好销售。这是因为才刚刚开始，随着中国电动汽车越来越有竞争力，将逐步侵蚀日韩两国的传统动力汽车市场。另外，这也是因为美国采取保护主义，限制中国汽车的进口，日韩两国才能够维持美国的市场。芯片和汽车产业是日韩两国的支柱产业，如今两大产业的前景首尾异才要想办法不要找到源头来解决。源头在哪里呢？很明显，这个世界的源头是来自于美国千方百计的要压制中国的发展。然而，俗话说，你不能够找魔鬼来协商交易，那可是越协商越惨，越交易越失败。这时候就要寻找发展的源头，于是就有了中日韩峰会。因为中国的经济体量及相对较高的经济增长速度，是许多国家经济发展的助力，而美国则是被撇了下来。问题来了，中国具有庞大的内需市场，日韩两国不能失去中国的市场。然而，中国工业又在往高端产业走，成为日韩两国的竞争者，或是又会抢夺日韩两国在全球高端产业的市场份额。这问题就大了。中国业者在高端产业同日韩两国竞争，日韩两国凭什么来争取中国的内需市场呢？以及全球市场？日韩两国的汽车产业在中国的市
Hey, how you doing, sir? You got some room?
Go ahead.
Okay, there you go. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm back. As we are closer to the 1 o'clock hour, and you can see right here from VWAP, we had two very nice hammers, one red, one green. There's always an opportunity to take a scalp after a hammer, at least for 5 minutes. There's always an opportunity. Hello? All right, what can I do for you? I'm already doing it. Yeah, I'm good right now. Yep. Thank you. I don't want to eliminate this just yet, because I still feel that it is very much valid. So we've had a false breakdown. You guys have heard me mention that before about those false breakouts and false breakdowns. Again, I'm so proud for everybody for having the ability and the discipline to remain patient. Again, there have been a couple scalps that have been available. And maybe in the future we might start exploiting those scalps. Being the teammate I am, I'm going to show those scalps to you guys. This is the last one right here. This was a scalp of possibility. This one was a scalp possibility as well. And this one was a small scalp possibility. So we have had a couple of scalp possibilities, you know, for 20-cent gains. But I'm being patient, holding on for a much potential larger move or no trade at all today. Now, guys, as we get closer to the 1 o'clock, give me 1 second, guys. See, that's why I didn't want to eliminate that controlled buying algo that I identified, because I spoke about earlier how we'll have those false breakouts and those false breakdowns. And if you're not careful, you can get sucked in by that particular play. As we look at what's going on overall for today, we see that the daily candle itself, okay, that even though it's red, it does have a very heavy bullish sentiment, okay? With it's a red candle, but these are bulls hiding in bear skin. These are bulls hiding in bear skin, as I have identified here. Okay. However, what we want to see is, do they have the strength to continue with this uptrend? And you see where my alarms line up at here as compared to on the daily chart. You see where my alarms are at 530.29, and then you see that 530.48, meaning that these are the areas I'm interested in taking a call, because that also would be telling you that on the daily chart we would go from green on the day, from red on the day to green on the day, which means all the earlier bears would have to cover. And because they know this, the bears are going to put up a fight. So that's why today we have so far, we have a very small candle for today. And we really get a chance to see some exciting things as the 1 o'clock candle gets ready to approach us. This is what we're waiting for. This is what I was waiting for, to see if there will be a move in the afternoon by big money. Looking for this move to line up on multiple time frames. What is happening right now is catching my attention, but not interesting me as of yet. It is, however, starting to get exciting. Now, guys, with the same mind frame that we normally trade the morning, we want to come with that same mind frame in the afternoon. We don't want to be early. And because we have figured out the algos, okay, we can't be fooled on this down move here, knowing that that is the bottom of an algo and there is support here. Also coming back to the 529 4 area as before. We can't allow our desire to trade to overrule our clear thinking and what we've already planned out. Stock moving back into this area is expected. We're at the 1 o'clock candle. Bigger perspective here. It's good right there. Very good perspective. Showing both algos right now. Showing the controlled buying algo and then showing when it broke and turned into a controlled selling algo. Looking at market structure. If you have not traded at all today, that means you have lost nothing today. But your attendance today is adding to your paying dues. It's adding to your seasoning, adding to your knowledge. Again, acknowledging when not to trade is just as important as acknowledging when to trade. Okay. The market has our attention, but that's why we have alarms. Now, what if we would have been rational, irrational, and quickly jumped in this trade? We would be getting washed out right now. Look here at what the options price is doing. Okay, and this is for next day DTE. You can imagine what a 0-day DTE is doing. That's probably going nuts. 529, 530. Went from 70 cents on a clearance. Okay. Need to get a little bit more prepared. I need to get a little bit more prepared. But I want the continuation. I know that there is a potential bigger move. So I want the continuation. 29. Yep. That's why we wait, guys. Somebody need to hit the like button for the patience that we have shown and not being sucked into this move. Realizing, as our teammate Dan always tells us, let the candle close. It doesn't matter where the candle moves. It doesn't matter where the price trades. It only matters where the price closes. Patience is everything. Patience is everything. There was a potential trade there. There was a potential scalp there. But that's not the one I want. Remember, as I spoke about earlier, trading this afternoon, we want to do it with the same mind frame as the morning. I don't want to be the early bear. I don't want to be the first bear. I don't want to be the early bull. I don't want to be the first bull. I want to wait, be patient, and catch the potential bigger move. Give it up for yourself for being disciplined. If you scalp that move, give it up for yourself as well, as we did get a close below VWAP with a continuation. But I did not want to be an early bear. There are a lot of people who are thinking the same thing that we are thinking. And if you did not treat it as a scalp, you are giving up profits. Very simply put. As we look at the 30-minute chart, and look, even after a very strong move, okay, on that 1 o'clock candle, a very strong move, look at the bounce from the bulls. Look at the bulls hiding in bear skin, causing these early bears, these first bears, to get squeezed. And that is what this wick is telling you. This wick is telling you that the bulls are rejecting lower prices. And if you notice, guys, as I pointed out, to me, I said a safe area to take a put, in my opinion, wouldn't be until the 529, and that alarm has not gone off. The first alarm that went off was to grab my attention that we are approaching my area and for me to look at it. But thank God we don't go for FOMO. We're grateful that we don't fall for where the price is trading, and we wait for the price to close. Look at this 30-minute candle getting eaten up, and all the early bears getting squeezed. Everybody thinks they're smarter than the next person. But we have to realize that the same thing that we're thinking, tens of thousands are thinking the same thing. So whatever your first thought is, that's what you have to fight and fight against. My first thought was to take this trade once she broke below here, but I knew that's what everybody else was thinking. So I looked for an area in which they would not be involved in. All the bears from 1 o'clock just got squeezed. Crazy. Look at that. Crazy. Just completely wiped out the whole move. And that's why I did not suggest for us to take this trade. Because what we want is that continuation. This potentially, with 15 seconds left, could turn into a bullish engulfing candle. And if it does turn into a bullish engulfing candle, it's a very strong bullish sign. But one thing is for certain, two things is for sure. Volume is back in the market. Here, look at the volume here at 1 o'clock compared to after 11, which is why we normally get off the air at 11 and now come back on at 1 to further see what direction the market has chosen. Two algos at play, and we are standing at bay. Give it up for yourself for staying safe right now. If anyone has any questions or the ability to be able to identify what's going on, to be able to understand the areas of potential trades, please type it in the chat. Everyone's thoughts, questions, suggestions, comments, opinions are appreciated, are read out, and is valued. Though it is my voice that you hear, we are a team here. And the name of this team is some real change. Because we mean that in every sense of the word, having the ability to master the market, having the ability to master yourself, having the ability to master risk management. That will cause some very real change in your life in every aspect of that life. Again, there have been scalp opportunities today, but we're not scalpers. It's my mama, y'all. Hey, Ma. Hey, Ma. Hi. Yes, ma'am. They're working on it right now, Ma. I'm at the dealership right now, but I'm on the air live right now with my trader show. But I just wanted to take your call to let you know that so far so good. Everything's going fine. I'm at the dealership right now. They're taking good care of me. I'm just being patient. I sure will. I'll give you a call at the end of the day, Ma. Okay. All right. Excuse that interruption. market is building liquidity, possibly try to break out the range. Our goals have been identified and patience is paying off. I have absolutely no problem in not taking a trade at all today. Our goal is not to trade often. Our goal here is to trade well.
Drops.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. The police.
Oh, you went to Berlin.
Yeah.
Wow.
Berlin.
Did you get a chance to see a lot of Mercedes Benz when you were over there?
Yeah. Yeah. I went there. One day to see the business there.
Mm,
The
yeah.
building.
Wow.
Berlin Wall.
That's the Berlin Wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
They make it Berlin Wall.
Yeah.
Long, longest.
Wow.
And the
He had a Mercedes Benz chain on. You can see it on the graffiti right there. Right there. See?
Oh, that's what I didn't know that. That's
Wow. Okay.
Train.
Okay. Train.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's priest.
Putin.
That is the
Okay.
leader in the East Germany.
Oh,
They
East
kiss.
Germany. Okay. Make up. Yeah. Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
And now they've turned that wall that was a sign of oppression to art. It's
Yeah,
very-
now become art.
now it's art. It's
Yeah,
very nice.
Hungary's doing.
Wow,
Hungary's doing.
that's
that.
interesting. Look how they built that. Amazing.
Yeah. See, like that.
Wow, it's circular.
Yeah, circular. That's the famous one.